even products that my hair used to love years ago that if I tried to use them today, baby, it's not gonna work. Hey guys, welcome to my video. It's CammyJOfficial, so let's start the show. My name is Cammy. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get right to the video. All right, y'all, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to have a happier, healthier, natural hair journey. So one of the things that you can definitely do to start having a happier, healthier, natural hair journey is to kill the comparisons. I am telling you, comparison is the thief of joy, and constantly comparing your natural hair to somebody else's is definitely just going to kill the love for your natural hair and the journey in and of itself. It is called your journey for a reason, because it's all about you and the uniqueness of your natural hair. I've said it before in other videos, but I'll say it again. I do not believe that there are any two heads that are exactly alike in the whole natural hair realm. Our hair all has different nuances to it that make it very unique and personal to us. So it is not fair to yourself, it is not fair to your hair or your natural hair journey for you to constantly compare it to somebody else's. Comparing what your hair isn't doing, to what somebody else's hair is doing. Let us stop bringing ourselves down and begin to build ourselves up when it comes to our natural hair. So definitely stopping the comparison factor is going to be one big boost in the right direction for a happier, healthier natural hair journey. Another thing that you can do to start having a better natural hair journey is, honestly, sis, stop seeking perfection in every single thing concerning natural hair. Nothing in this world is really perfect. Like, we know that, right? Like, realistically, we know that everything has its flaws. And the flaws are what make it beautiful, honestly, because perfect doesn't exist. I don't care if you're out here trying to chase the perfect hairstyle, the perfect this or that. Many times perfection is just not going to come. So you can just relieve and just remove the stress from your natural hair journey by trying to make everything perfect. You will not always have the perfect wash day, the perfect wash and go, the perfect twist out, braid out, whatever. You may not always have the perfect products or anything else, but just know that all you have to do is your best, right? Your best. And your best does not even have to be anywhere near close to perfect. I feel like when we set our radar and our goalpost for perfection, we end up just feeling disappointed, and that disappointment ends up somehow becoming just personal resentment towards our natural hair because we believe it is not perfect. Like, do not try to put, hairstyles and anything else pertaining to your natural hair on that pedestal of perfection. I cannot tell you how many times I've done styles and I've said, oh, this is not looking good. This doesn't look good. And then when I get to work or wherever it is I'm trying to go, people are like, wow, your hair looks great. It looks really good. And meanwhile, I spent all that time beating myself up about how the style didn't come out perfect. And in reality, it's fine. So I'm just gonna say this: breathe, stretch, and let it go, because it is okay not to have anything perfect when it comes to your natural hairstyles or your natural hair journey. Another thing you can do to start having a much better and much healthier natural hair journey is to stop taking other people's hair personally. I know it might seem strange to say this, but y'all, there are some people who get personally triggered by what other people do with their natural hair. For example, if you ever be on, just go on Al Gore's internet and YouTube and you see, relaxing my natural hair. There are so many people who are pouring their emotions into that video and just spilling all this hate because that person decided to relax their hair. And I'm gonna let you know, you have to respect people's autonomy. It is their hair, and it is their hair to do what they will with it, and that is okay. We need to stop taking other people's hair decisions personally, because whether you believe it or not, anytime you let that trigger you, it's just doing nothing but adding negativity and negative vibes to you. If people want to color it, if people want to cut it, that is on them to do. What we need to do is just mind the business that pays us, okay? The business that pays us and our natural hair and what we do to it. If you do not believe in coloring hair, then don't color your hair. If you don't believe in cutting your hair, don't cut it. Don't cut your hair. You see what I'm saying? It's all about what we believe for us, because we are free to do what we want to do with our natural hair, but it doesn't make any sense for you to expend so much time and energy trying to combat what somebody else is doing with the hair that grows out of their head. And as I'm in that vein of thinking, I would also like to say, stop imposing your natural hair rules on other people as well. Listen, there are people who will tell you, the natural hair police, which I am not a member of that brigade, thankfully, but the natural hair police, those people will tell you that if you color your hair, if you get highlights, you are no longer natural. There are people who say if you like to wear your hair straight all the time, like you love to silk press your hair, you are a heat trained natural, that you are no longer natural. Let's stop imposing our natural hair rules on other people and just let people live. Let people live and let them do what it is that they want to do, because on this journey, you're going to find that there are going to be a lot of opinions, many of them differing as it comes to what you can do, what you can't do. Can you put oil in your hair? Can you put butter in your hair? Should you stop doing this or that? There are already so many rules to life, and I just feel like it's unfair for us to try to impose our hair rules on someone else. It is better and it's freeing for us to not have to try to police what someone else is always doing. Another way that you can have a happier, healthier natural hair journey is honestly by just embracing your natural hair. And that really goes to just understanding your hair, embracing it, not trying to force it to do what someone else's hair will do. There are just so many varying degrees of natural hair and what it looks like. If you follow the natural hair type chart, then you know natural hair comes in 3B, 3C, 4A, 4B, 4C, 4D hair, 4Z hair, okay? It goes on. There are just so many facets to natural hair, and our hair is not always going to do what someone else's hair is going to do. We need to just learn to embrace our hair, to embrace our texture, what our hair can do, what our hair can't do, and rock with that. Trust me, I've seen people who've said, you know, I've tried to do this or that with my natural hair. I've tried to do, you know, rice water for my natural hair, or tried to do, you know, avocado mask with my natural hair, and it's just not working for me. And I'm like, sis, that's okay. Nothing works for absolutely everyone all the time. So another way that you can have a happier, healthier natural hair journey is to listen to what your hair is telling you. Y'all, I promise you, it is okay. Not every product is going to work for everyone equally the same at the same time always. There are even products that my hair used to love years ago that if I tried to use them today, baby, it's not gonna work. It's not going to work because my hair is not going to like it anymore, and that is okay because our hair changes and it evolves. But as it's changing and evolving, we have to learn how to listen to our hair. I don't care if your favorite influencer told you that this specific gel is going to be the gel that changes your life. Just know it may have changed theirs, but it may not work for you, and that is okay. Listen to your natural hair. If your hair is not responding like you need it to, if it's not getting moisturized and doing what you know it's supposed to do, then stop using products that are not jiving with your natural hair. It is really that simple. And trust me, I've been there before. I've been in denial. I've been in denial about certain products because, first of all, the price point of the products I was spending money on just had me assured that they were supposed to work. And when they didn't, I was like, it has to be user error. But really, at the end of the day, my hair was just not vibing with that product, and it happens all the time. Matter of fact, comment below and let me know if there was a product that was so hyped to the heavens for natural hair, you went out and purchased it, and it didn't do anything for you. I promise you, we've all had that shared experience, but it is okay because natural hair, again, is about learning what works for you. Another thing that we can do is definitely being more gentle with our natural hair and actually setting aside time to do our natural hair. Listen, y'all, it's called a journey. It's called a journey for a reason. And we know that anytime you go on a journey, you have to calculate the travel time. You have to calculate the time things take along that journey. And it is the same thing with our natural hair. I can be honest and say my natural hair really didn't start flourishing until I started to actually set aside the appropriate amount of time and treat my natural hair with love and respect. Because I don't know about y'all, but I have definitely had some very frustrating days where I was just ripping and running through my natural hair. There was not any care or tenderness there. And I feel like we need to start injecting that tenderness and that love and that time back into our natural hair. Like, sis, if you know that you have to go to work the next day, do not wait until the last minute to do your hair. I would rather just wear my hair in a puff that whole week until I have adequate time to like sit down and do my hair than to rush through it the night before. Because I'm telling you, when you are in that heightened state, you're anxious, you're frustrated, you're mad, and you're doing your natural hair, you're going to inadvertently end up damaging your hair. Either you're going to cause a lot of breakage, you're going to have excessive shedding, it's just going to ruin your mood, and then you're going to wake up with an attitude because you know your hair's probably not going to turn out right because you were rushing the night before. We need to adopt a gentler hand when we're doing our natural hair and also setting aside the time. Another thing that you can do is to stop allowing people's expectations to hold your natural hair hostage. I cannot tell you how many times people have said, oh, I wanted to do this style, or I really like doing this style, but such and such says it doesn't look good on me. The loudest opinion in the room when it comes to your hair needs to be you, because that confidence can only come from you. That light that's inside when it comes to your natural hair, it can only be exuded through you. So don't let other people's expectations about hair, and specifically natural hair, hold you back from doing what you want to do with your natural hair. Stop letting people's expectations hold you down and hold you back from enjoying your natural hair journey to the fullest. But guys, I really hope that you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel and clicking on that notification bell so that when you know whenever I post some more videos. But as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.